tell me what's happened?
I was going out for a wee, and I saw him. Had some blood in the chest.
He essentially said that he's woken up about 5 minutes before the call to go to the loo. He's found her slumped over the bed. He's moved her to find out why she's slumped over and noticed the knife. At that point, he's dragged her out into the hallway, started CPR until we got here.
She's got the stab wound here as well.
Yeah, I heard that.
Currently under arrest for the suspicion of murder. Just turn around for me and face the other way and put your hands behind your back for me.
Why am I doing this? What? Guys, what are you doing? Please, I'm not. I'll be always gentle. Please tell me she's still alive. Please tell me. Tell me she's still alive.
Come on, sit down for me, okay?
I'll go through what the pathologist has said.
The headline is that the cause of death
is a stab wound to the chest. That's the fatal injury. There are 6 sharp force injuries in total on her body, 5 of which he describes as the midline on the front, which is a chest area down to a pubic area.
Then they've got this injury to her left side of her chest wall, so that's the one that's slightly under her arm. Now he describes it as a bit of an outlier because that's not a usual place that somebody would stab themselves to kill themselves. No head injury, no evidence of any restraint marks.
No particular hemorrhaging, it's definitely not been strangled.
If it wasn't for the stab wound to the left outer chest wall, he would have pretty much been very confident that they were all self-inflicted.
This is the first debrief for Operation Nimbus. It centres around the suspicious death of Joanne Samak, 49 years of age. Death is being treated as unexplained, albeit there are some notable suspicious factors. The husband, Mohammed Ibrahim Samak, has been arrested on suspicion of Joanne's murder and is in custody at Worcester. We know that we've been investigating if she has caused her own injuries and therefore taken her own life. That's one hypothesis. The other one is that she has been the victim of a knife attack at the hands of her husband. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely baffled as to how and why this has happened.
Victim's phone, Nadia, so no searches that relate to suicide, self-harm, stabbing myself, knives.
There's not even like the slightest little hint of somebody who might be considering it, or even necessarily feeling...
No, or even messages to friends about being, unhappy or money problems or...
And there's no obvious triggers in there, is there? Anything that might have made her suddenly on that night feel a certain way?
Your own time, tell me what happened in the announcement this morning.
I was in bed and I heard screaming. And I can obviously the door was open, we'll leave the door open, but she was standing just by the door, the door. And I jumped up bed when I heard the noise. And pretty much everything happened in seconds. I didn't really see any sign of what she was doing, but I can see she was leaning kind of sideways and facing the wall. And I could really say, like, Joe, you okay? And she turned around and she was stabbing herself with a knife. I saw her arms coming out and she told me, leave me alone. And I tried to reach out to her.
Are you responsible for those injuries caused to Joe? Sam, are you? Well, this is what we're here to try and find out. What have you done? You're in here because, unfortunately, Joe's passed away. All right?
He's saying that actually, I first saw her in the bathroom attempting to harm herself. She had a knife. She was flaying her arms around. I was trying to stop her from harming herself. The information that we've got is that he did not appear to have any blood on him at all. And so, where is the blood?
Yeah. Well, this is Mohammed's room, and his mobile phone was in the middle of there.
Yeah.
So there was nothing.
No blood?
No, nothing.
Okay.
As we said about the crack in the door, see there, I can see straight into the bathroom.
Yeah, because the account is that he was laying in the bed on his left-hand side with his head on the pillow, and he was awoken by the sound of Joanne screaming. So his version of events then, if we just reconstruct that, is that the door must have been partially open.
Yeah.
Because he says that as he's awoken to Joanne screaming, he can see her in the bathroom.
Yes, that it's possible if you're laid on the bed.
She was found face up.
Yeah.
Her left shoulder was where this blood is.
Yeah.
That's all from the wound underneath the armpit.
Yeah, yeah.
So in here, see, so you've got a spot of blood there.
Yeah.
That big blood stain that we saw on the bed is here.
Okay.
That was about it, really.
Yeah.
So, bathroom. Not bathroom. So obviously you had the blood there where she was lay. Very small amount here, diluted.
I mean, really small.
Couple of spots on the door. If she's bleeding from the armpit and the heart pump and this one, there isn't anything.
No, because it doesn't look, does it, as though there's been a violent struggle? Because the whole point of his account is that she was attempting to stab herself and was stabbing herself, and he was trying to stop her.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've seen on the photographs, he's quite a big athletic guy.
Yeah.
But there doesn't seem to be anything that is an obvious disturbance.
No. You've not even got any contact trace anywhere.
This is the very first contact that he has, with the 999 operator.
Please, I need this help. My wife.
What about your wife?
She's got a knife in the tummy. I was going to go to the toilet and I found her in the ground. She's got a knife in the tummy.
She stabbed herself?
I think so.
She stabbed herself?
If you go with what his second account is, he's starting to be inconsistent.
And he completely changed his account to, I was awoken by her scream in the bathroom, and when I looked towards the bathroom, she was attempting to stab herself.
I was in bed and I heard screaming.
But why not say, when he rang 999, I tried to stop my wife stabbing herself? If that happened, then say that's what happened.
Yeah.
So that completely challenges Samak's initial 999 call, doesn't it?
I had all the actions to contact people from Hockey Wales. Speaking to a lady, Mo Samak disclosed to her that he started talking about a lady he'd had an ex-relationship with her, an old relationship, and he'd recontacted her or re-met her.
He sends her a message on the 13th of May. He says, "Hi, I hope you're doing well, and I follow every post you put on social media, and you hit me in mind and heart because I always missing you. Hope to speak to you soon." So there's a voice message for him about being in London. It looks like they're contacting on Instagram and WhatsApp. I've got a partial message, it looks like it's cut off midway, where she says, "Thank you too. Sorry if I was a bit pushy because I feel uncomfortable to kiss someone who is married," which kind of implies that he may have expected more than what she was willing to give.
Is that message the trigger for him to think, okay, so how do I get myself out of this?
So less than how many weeks before she's dead? 2 weeks before she's dead at the property.
I got it this morning.
Yeah.
At 3 AM.
Okay.
To go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And I heard a scream.
A male or female scream?
It was a female.
Okay.
He's saying that actually, I first saw her in the bathroom attempting to harm herself, and that would have been at 3 o'clock or 10 past 3 in the morning. First call to the police is at 10 past 4 in the morning. So it's like, what on earth have you been doing for 1 hour at least?
The scream that was heard by the neighbour at 3 a.m. in the morning until 10 past 4, you waited to call for help?
In that hour, you were trying to work out how to cover up.
You were thinking about yourself. You were thinking about the situation that was in and what you needed to do about that situation. And that took you over an hour.
You sat there and watched Joanne on the floor die. You have changed your account from the moment you made that 999 call at 4:10 in the morning of Monday the 1st of July.
Please, I need this help. My wife. She's got a knife in the tummy.
You lied to the call taker when you made that telephone call. You lied to the police officers at the scene.
So you got up to the loo about 5 minutes before you placed the call?
Yeah, not just straight away. I ran.
We can see from friends, from what she was doing at home, from that she was preparing for her 50th, she was preparing to go on holidays, new job.
That's not the actions of somebody who is going to take their own life.
Contrary to common law, on the 1st of July 2024, at approximately 400 hours, murdered Joanne Samak.
Okay. It's not an admission of guilt at this point. It's just to say that the charge has been read.
This is not right. This is not right.
Come on, the officers are holding you as well.
All right.
Always had a big smile, always very positive. She was just an easy person to like and want to be around.
Just the kindest of people, the most generous, hilarious, really funny.
Yeah.
At no point did I ever think that anything like this could happen. There were no warning signs, there were no red flags. I don't think we'll ever really get our heads around it.
No.
Scrunched up.
You had the presence of mind in trying to reinforce your lying and frankly wicked story that Joanne had killed herself, to try and discard your clothing that bore blood as she lay dying on the floor, probably little more than a foot away from you. With that, you open the latch to the loft. You stuffed the bloodied items into that bag and in turn placed it into the loft, climbing the ladder. I cannot accept you are remorseful, because you still deny your responsibility. You have destroyed a family's happiness and joy.